the conjunction
Tout est
of
correct,
the
tout est
spheres.
bien.
The gods
Bon.
allowed unholy
Bon, on a
forces
amélioré
to slip
l'éclairage. Hein.
into our domain.
J'ai une petite lampe qui m'aide.
The offspring
Qui
of that
m'aide à ce
cataclysm
qu'on voit mieux
was the
sur la
nefarious
webcam, je
force
pense.
called
C'est un peu plus
magic.
clair déjà. Puis voilà, on enchaîne. C'est parti. Alors, tac. Ok. Bon. Bah, on continue nos histoires. Hein.
As the Emperor's spies told it, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail.
Là, je vais faire mon
But Geralt
stream.
had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Ok. Tac. Micro. Allez, c'est parti. Je sais même plus. Nous étions. Hop là. Alors. Je vérifie le retour. Pas mal de chargement pour l'instant. On va voir ce que ça donne. Hein. Je crois que je vais... Est-ce que j'étais sur une quête déjà ou pas? Trouver le bateau. On s'en bat les steaks. Alors. On va faire cap sur Skellige. De fil en aiguille. Là il faut la Skellige. La perle noire. Au nord d'Arinbjorn. Je sais plus du tout ce qu'il en était de ça. Ça, on est bon. Les contrats, on est bon. Alors, la quête secondaire. Est-ce qu'on va pouvoir... enchantement. Heart of Stone. Bon, on n'y est pas encore. Bon, on va pouvoir attaquer la quête principale un peu là. Rêve de Novigrad. C'est parti. L'inventaire, on était bien. Ah, faut le vider un peu. On va le vider un peu. Oui, toujours. Alors va-t-on trouver un marchand? Petit marchand sur la route, non? Bon. Ah si, là-bas, à la place. Il fait encore un peu jour. Toi là. Attends, il y en a un autre marchand? Il y en a plusieurs.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push.
No one to push.
Very good.
Let me have a look.
Okay. Bon, on se débarrasse hein, sur le poids en plus. Tac tac. Est-ce qu'on peut se débarrasser de tout ça là? Qu'est-ce qui me donne tout ce poids en plus là déjà? C'est l'armure peut-être que je porte. Ah ouais, il y a les selles aussi, je crois. Ah ouais. Oh, oui. Alors je m'en débarrasse des selles. On va voir si le marchand d'à côté peut me reprendre un peu tout ça.
Bye.
Bye bitch. Marchand, marchand lui.
Someone took pity. Thank you.
What do you seek? Get that?
Pour rien. Ok. On a vieille maison. Bon. On va aller voir une porte sur le côté. Ah, cinématique. Plus facile.
Just passing by,
Tac.
wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Hop là. Voilà, mieux là. Ça va, c'est pas mal. Est-ce qu'on peut le baisser un peu quand même ou pas? Ouais, c'est un peu fort. Bon. Continuons. C'est pas mal là, non? Je vois pas le retour. Bon, on verra ce que ça dit. Tac. Tac. Voilà. On va faire comme ça, c'est plus facile. Donc, je cherche après
I'm
Corinne.
looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not to be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Oui, quelqu'un squatte ta maison.
I'd like to go
fantôme.
inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers
enfant ou un
rummage
truc
around
comme
my
ça.
home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Voilà. Merci, monsieur.
The second sword, is it in case the fourth one?
On va dépouiller ta baraque, mon ami. Je prends tout ça.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Bon, on a vu la trappe, hein, au sous-sol.
Stop. Go away.
On va sûrement devoir y aller d'ailleurs.
Leave it.
Qu'est-ce qui va arriver? L'exorcisme, quoi. Un remake de l'exorciste, peut-être? Ah, mais c'est machin! Johnny! Bah, c'est un dégât de Johnny, ça.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Ok.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Non, 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 avant on
Put it down,
dépouille.
please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop.
Attends,
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
c'est par là. avant d'aller dans le grenier. Faites vache, c'est très important. On
Put it
fait le
down,
grenier,
please. That's blood. Don't spill
mais
it. Please.
il y a ça qui m'intrigue là. Oh, 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 oh. Attends, dans le vide là. Voilà. Il se passe quoi ici? Ah ah! Bon, à tous les coups, ça va être encore une histoire de. Ouais, descendez là-bas, machin. Ah bah, je peux pas, ce sera pour après. À moins que. À moins que. Excellent! Ouais. Ça continue. Ah! Je vais partir en oubliant ce petit truc là. Ah, de la thune! Parfait, parfait. Bah on est bien là. On va pouvoir aller dans le grenier. Affronter ce petit monstre. Allez, c'est parti.
Stop. Go away.
Là. Attends.
Leave it.
Ah, qu'est-ce qui se passe dans le grenier là?
Way to the next room's blocked.
Se sert. Tac. Et un petit arbre dans le tas. Alors, que se passe-t-il ici? C'est quoi l'embrouille? Attends, on va prendre la lettre. Voilà, très bien. Non, on ramasse pas la poupée. Les petits rires et tout d'enfant. Classique. Un grand classique. On va prendre la lettre. On va d'abord prendre la lettre. Un papier sur lequel un berceau a été dessiné à la hâte. Cela semble être l'œuvre d'un enfant. Pas glauque du tout.
There was a crib on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Allons réveiller l'esprit frappeur. C'est les dossiers Warren. Vas-y, on va voir. Où est ton perso là? Alors, que va-t-il se passer? Ça y est, truc glauque qui arrive là. Cheminée.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Examinons le four. Ok. Four à pain. On va finir dans la cave. Ah bah. Hop.
Boo.
Classique, j'en étais
Did
sûr.
I scare you?
you, didn't I? Can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky.
On va la jouer
I
un peu
know you're a
diplomatique.
harmless godling.
C'est un
Others
enfant.
might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
Hey,
If
je
it
connais
looks
Johnny.
like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit.
La
I
coquine.
just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Non, soyons gentils
Sarah,
avec elle.
Novigrad's no
Sarah a
place
l'air
for a
gentille.
godling.
Soyons gentils
But
avec
if you
Sarah.
want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Bon, ben voilà. On est pas mal là. On l'a convaincue, elle va réveiller la meuf.
Good day.
Good day. Allez, merci Sarah. On va la regarder avec Johnny dans les marécages là. Jeannot en français. Alors, Corinne Tillet. Eh Corinne. Que me racontes-tu?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
Le
Find me the
décolleté est
Golden
fou, hein.
Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
Je sais pas ce qu'il y a.
All right.
Elle a dû
See you
mettre un
there.
truc par-dessus encore. Voilà. Allez. Allons aller Sturgeon doré. Cassons mon petit. Hop. Public? Non, c'est bon. Alors, le gars, il est encore là? Ah bah.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Voilà, on va rester
A bit of both. A demon had captured
à la
Corinne.
version qu'on a
I
dit à
managed to
Sarah.
free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Voilà.
The second sword.
Quoi?
Don't bother me, please.
Ah ok, bon. Je l'ai entendu dire un second thought. Je me suis dit peut-être qu'il va revenir sur sa parole. Bon. Esturgeon doré, où es-tu? Oh là 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 là, qu'est-ce que... Ah oui. Excellent. Ça va où? Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont les petits rats là? Bon, je vais pas les suivre tout du long, hein. On a rendez-vous à l'esturgeon doré.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad, Master Clayton, that would be me, have the honor to announce the The seas are tossing, and the wind will keep blowing.
Voilà. What the fuck? Je suis pas au bon endroit? Ah! Je suis bête, j'ai pas vu la porte. Pas vu la porte! Voilà. Punaise, la chambre elle est folle. T'inquiète, je dépouille ta chambre. Yes, ok, alors. Je veux des comptes.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
En quoi consistent ces
Your
rêves?
gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about.
Okay.
I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Bah, allons-y, hein. Rentrons dans le monde des
Let's
rêves.
begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then.
Presque comme dans la série Netflix.
Already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Oui, continuons, hein. Oui, allez.
Yes.
Un peu d'histoire sur
You need to rush.
son passé.
We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Oui, continue. C'est bien, j'aime bien là. Ça raconte un peu
Yes,
l'histoire,
I think so.
ce qui s'est passé avant.
In that
Parce que
case,
bon,
I'm listening.
on connaît pas tout. Allez, fois, lui sauver la vie.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories,
Clac.
they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Oui, une dernière.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
C'est ce que je lui dis. Elle est surnommée Dame de l'espace et du temps. C'est pas mal ça.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
En gros, tout tourne autour de Ciri. Oui.
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Oui, encore.
Yeah,
C'est
there's
important
something
l'histoire.
else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
Plus grand chose à dire.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her.
Allez, on va
But
dormir.
your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to
En
relax.
plus, on lui a tout dit, peut-être que ça
You
joue
must
dans
take my
l'histoire.
hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Ah Jask, c'est le barde. Allez, Jask.
Maybe Dandelion. They like each
Dandelion.
other a lot.
Ok, en anglais, il l'appelle comme ça. Oui, parce que Yennefer et Triss, bon, ouais. Il y a plus fun, quoi. Tellement classique. Que le barde. Alors. What the fuck?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Surprenant.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Un héros marin. C'est parti, allons-y, hein. Rendez-vous dans un bordel. Hein. Mon cheval. Il est là. Un Jasque. Est-ce qu'il va nous chanter la fameuse chanson? Ah, attends, à gauche il y a une quête là qui apparaît. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Fils de connard, c'est fils de chien galeux. Ok. Ok.
What happened?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over Crippled Caves.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skellige's.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
Ouais, moi je veux de l'argent. Très bien, on va t'aider.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world?
Yes. Ça a pas voulu sur... Ah si. Il est leur compte aux insulaires sous. Ok, c'est parti. Alors, c'est quoi l'embrouille là? Hein? On vient troubler la paix dans un bordel? Sortez d'ici, allez dégage.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in
Skellige, c'est des vikings.
Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Je vais lui faire péter la deuxième incisive, tu vas voir. Ah, attends. Allez, hein, continuons sur cette lancée là.
Collect your friends
On va
and
faire
go.
de la force.
Your best behavior now.
Hey, gents, time to go.
Allez, dégage. Parfait.
Not worth shite if a weak arm swinging it, hey?
Ah, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Il marche, le pire ennemi de Geralt. Hello madame. C'est bon. Je lui refais un...
Thanks so much. We would not have managed on our own. We're not rich. I hope this is enough.
Tenez, c'est pas grand chose, mais voilà. Allez, parce que tu viens de mon bordel préféré. Je ne peux pas
Keep it.
accepter.
Need it more than I do.
Voilà.
Thank Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
Ouais. Donne-moi de l'XP. Donc vous voyez, on a des petits cœurs là sur la carte. En gros, vous allez voir les filles avec le petit cœur, vous leur parlez, vous leur payez 20 balles et c'est parti. Il y a une petite scène coquine qui se déclenche quoi. Allez, retournons sur Fleurbrille. Allons, pain et romarin. Hop là.
Wonderful. Temple Guard let even you into the city.
Allez, on accouche. Ah bah c'est là où il y a le coffre.
Slow now. Whoa.
C'est par là. Il y a une entrée par là ou... Ah oui. Ok. Verrouillé. Parfait, on va passer de l'autre côté alors.
I'll never come back, you stinking
Stinking. What? Là, il y a de l'embrouille là. Ah!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Lui, je l'aime bien, lui. Je sais pas qui c'est, mais je l'aime bien. Comment il s'appelle?
Get out in the nick of time, as
Donc c'est un
always.
perso qu'on est censé connaître.
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
To someone's ass, as always. Who
Une
were
bonne tête,
those men?
Zoltan.
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Ok. L'embrouille encore.
All right, time for some spring cleaning.
Allez, ouf.
I've got to boot them all out.
Ok.
Care to join me?
Bah bien sûr.
With pleasure.
Le pleasure. Allez, bam, bam. Ah! Est-ce que je peux mettre le feu? Non, je peux pas. Ok, c'est la boxe seulement. Ok. Très bien. Ah, ils sont plusieurs là.
That's it, you're in for it.
Attends, on va se mettre là-bas. Bam! Ben!
Of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Bon, j'ai pris 2-3 tartes. C'est pas grave. Je pensais pouvoir dégainer mes pouvoirs, mais ça veut pas.
That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on?
Ouais, là, le frérot de Gimli est pas mal, hein. J'aime bien avec sa petite iroquoise là.
Standing in just fine.
Son petit accent.
You, though, you've
Et
withered
sa
a
grosse
bit.
balafre là.
Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt.
Fuck off!
Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
On va se plaindre un peu auprès
Let me
des gens.
guess. Triss?
Yennefer.
Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer...
Ah, il connaît un peu les affaires de
found
cœur,
her.
les histoires de cœur de Geralt.
Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Mais parle-lui de Ciri
Meaning?
là.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times.
Alors,
Her and the Wild Hunt.
on va regarder quelque chose parce
Not
que
good.
cet après-midi, on
Not
va
at
jouer
all.
à
But I
Crash
know she
Racing
came here
aussi
and
avec
contacted Dandelion.
un pote là.
A wee problem then.
On va voir, on va voir. Bref. Crash, il est dedans au moins? Ouais, c'est bon. On va s'amuser un peu. Ah oui, Jasker.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned as you saw. We expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale? What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Excusez-moi, hein, c'est pas possible là. C'est la vieillesse. Alors, on va trouver un
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing there.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Est-ce qu'un homme d'affaires, on aura tout vu? En gros, c'est
Seems
ça qui est
Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities.
Encore une petite vingtaine de minutes de jeu et puis on va
He
essayer
also
de
made a
lancer
habit
un
of
autre stream
noting
avec
down the
Crash. On va
times of
essayer
his meetings,
de
official and
voir
private.
avec mon pote
So,
si il
who'd
est
he been seeing
opérationnel.
of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Zoltan, please.
On sait que
You
Jaskier
really
c'est
want to
un,
track down the women Dandelion's
c'est
been
un,
wooing?
voilà,
Most likely all angry women by now.
c'est un gros dragueur.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours.
Ok,
Suit you?
interrogeons les filles.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Parfait, j'avais besoin de ranger quelques trucs dans le coffre. Des flèches. Ah non, juste l'arbalète là. Oh, oh, hop, hop. Tac. C'est tout, je crois. Hein. Ah oui, les crânes là. Enfin, les trophées. Ça prend la place ou pas? Ouais. Les reliques. Oh! Tiens, c'est quoi celle-là? Bonus d'or. Bon, ça va, je suis pas mal là. Tac, tac. On va les ranger en attendant. Ça prend toujours un peu de place. Voilà. Consommable, ça a du poids. Non, ça n'a pas de poids, c'est parfait. Très bien. On fait ça. Lisez le registre du Jaskier. On était dedans, hein. Tac. Voilà. Alors. Voilà. Rosa var âtre. Telle la rose honteuse de sa carnation, Dame Rosa cache au monde sa tendre complexion. Aux leçons de morale et de civilité, elle préfère son nain au dard si acéré. Une charmante villa entourée d'un jardin à Dornal. Molly. Alors, Molly, elle aime la soie et la dentelle, mais foin ne la rebute pas, pourvu que l'étreinte soit douce. Dans la villa près de la mort. Vespula. Sous ses airs timides, elle était prête à toutes les aventures. Mon cœur fond quand elle demande Je peux escalader ta mature L'avait près de l'embouchure du Pontard. Marabelle, même si ses cris sont divins derrière une porte fermée sur scène, ses éclats de voix font ronfler. Ok. Elial, silhouette divine, jumelle créature, bien folle qui prétend connaître sa nature. Boutique du tailleur en face de la tannerie. Donc maintenant, il faut parler aux différentes nanas. En gros. Ah bah, j'ai gagné un niveau, parfait. Alors, la carte du monde, on va voir qui est la plus proche. Elles sont toutes en ville, hein? Ouais. Elles sont toutes là. Ok, bon, on commence avec Vespula, hein. Mais avant, hop, j'ai gagné un petit niveau. On va continuer à mettre dans la poutraille, non? Ouais, c'était pas ouf ce truc, hein. Axi peut affecter 2 adversaires Ah! Mais la puissance de l'effet dit... Ah ouais, on s'en fout ça. Bon, langue de feu non plus, hein. Je suis pas très convaincu. On va mettre un peu dans la baston en fait, hein. Parce qu'il faut encore combien de points? 3 points en baston. Ben là, les 3 points que je mettrai ici. Parce qu'il y a cette attaque là. Tourbillon, attaque tournoyante qui affecte tous les ennemis proches. Une attaque continue qui consomme de la vigueur de l'adrénaline. La fameuse adrénaline que je n'utilise pas du tout. Donc j'imagine que ça va être un truc tournicotis là. Donc ça peut être très sympa. Vitalité, intensité des signes. Faudrait que je me penche un peu aussi sur ces histoires de mutagène. Ah bah attends. Je t'ai bloqué un truc là, en bas. Donc, j'ai débloqué un truc. Donc ça va augmenter de 6% les chances de coup critique. Force inhumaine. Je peux l'équiper là. Et en mutagène, je vais pouvoir en rajouter un autre. On va mettre un mutagène de dégâts, on va pas se faire chier, hein. Plus 5% de dégâts. C'est quoi ça? 5% de dégâts. Pour l'instant, on va mettre ça, hein. Et bim, encore 10% de gain de dégâts. Ok. Allons voir Vespula, il me reste... Oui, allez, un petit quart d'heure. Ouais.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hold something.
Actually, glad you're still here.
Non.
Well...
D'abord, on va aller voir les nanas. Quoi qu'il les connaît? Attends.
Had another question.
Aye.
On va voir Vespula par exemple.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
T'es débat.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Jaskier, il se met dans des délires un peu sympas, lui, hein.
Fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue.
Ça raconte là.
She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guahir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister,
in the art of rhetoric, but we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, than one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it Ada is now
Je suis en train
looking
de
to hire
surveiller
her
l'éclairage
next
parce
victim.
qu'il
I mean,
un peu moche
instructor.
aujourd'hui. Bon, en même temps, ça va pas changer grand-chose au niveau du confinement. Même
A
si
figure
certains ont
most
un jardin
rare, her nature dual.
pour en profiter.
Look deep in her eyes,
Ici, non,
or
pas de
be made
jardin,
a
pas de
fool.
balcon.
Well, well. Seems fascinated
Que
with
The
this
Witcher.
one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Ok, bon, allons voir Vespula. Alors, Vespula n'est pas très loin d'ailleurs.
Let it die.
Juste là. Alors, que va-t-elle nous dire?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Hey!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close
Ouais.
enough.
Exactement, j'arrive pour
Keep
te sauver
out, it's
Vespula.
Greyhead, not your concern.
Non! Oui, voilà, celle-ci.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mais... Le roi des mendiants. Mais c'est ça?
The king of beggars. Need a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's gotta be.
Allez, dégagez là, la racaille.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Pas
Not
vraiment. non.
entirely out of kindness.
Voilà.
And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
Horry.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever.
Comme
Prize
d'hab, hein.
bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time.
Et il a
And
traîné avec plein de filles en
no
même
more
temps.
than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm.
Bah oui.
It was the last straw. All
Last
those
straw.
questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
La tabassé quoi. Alors,
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I
il
don't know.
enquêtait quoi.
Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was
Qui était
with in
cette
the
femme sur
harbor.
le quai?
Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Ok.
Thanks for your help.
Merci, Vespula.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ah voilà, la meuf elle passe son temps à se plaindre de lui, puis d'un coup à la fin. Par contre, ouais, si tu le vois, il peut repasser me voir. Ah oh, 300 points d'expérience juste avec elle. Ok. Bon. Allez, on va sauvegarder ici. On va arrêter ce stream là et on va essayer de configurer un peu, voir 2-3 options. Et puis je vais peut-être relancer un stream sur Crash Team Racing, ça va changer un peu de Witcher. On va faire ça, hein. C'est pas mal ça. Hein. Bon allez, à tout de suite. Peut-être.